I forgot to... oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're all good. Hey, chat room. Hey, chat room. Can you hear us? Please tell me you can. Because I might cry. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi. Howdy.
Hello.
Sound is okay? All right. Everyone talk. Everyone can hear. Chat room can hear you guys.
I'm still in an ad.
Yeah. I think we're good. All right. I think let's get this started. Everyone ready?
I think so, as long as other people can hear me now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Look, when it comes down to it, we can hear you, and if the chat room can't, then I will do interpretive dance moves.
Dance, yeah, that works.
Tejbegriz says, yep, they say, that's good. We've got you.
Just slam your head into the keyboard. That's all the interpretive dance you need right now for me for my past 24 hours. That's all.
Pretty much. It's all good. All right, let's start this. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whatever it is you enjoy about the World of Warcraft, we have a challenge for you.
Adventure.
Crafting.
Murder.
Flowers.
This is the WoW Challenges podcast. And here's your host, Leeta.
Hello and welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast. That was very official, wasn't it? Hi everybody, welcome. Today is Saturday, January 9, 2021. This is episode 247 and we are back. So happy new year everyone. Today I have got my co-host is Chris over here. Hey sweetie, how you doing?
Hello. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year too. Absolutely. But not only is it a fantastic start to the year that I get to hang out with the first episode with you, I've also got some pretty awesome people with us that happen to not only be, some admins, some mods, they're pretty awesome people all around. So we have very excited that today we get to start off with a Shadowlands roundtable with all these fantastic people. So we have got Ferre is here. Ferre has been... Hello. You have been very busy. Not only have you been our first Shadowlands Pacifist champion, you are also our first Shadowlands Working Man champion. So congratulations. You have been very busy. So that is amazing. So well done. Congratulations. We have got Ster. Ster's down here.
Hey.
Ster.
Hello, everyone.
I've used your new toon. Ster has also been busy. He is our second Pacifist champion for Shadowlands. So congratulations. I used your new toon. I figured you wouldn't mind with that. It's in the Christmas outfit.
She's got vines and stuff in her hair, so yeah, that's good.
I know. I was like, oh, she's so cute. Oh, that's fantastic. And we have got as always, our most wonderful, the keeper of keeping things sorted for Leeta in particular, Nisey. So thank you for being here. I do appreciate all of you giving up your time to be able to do this little round table that we're doing today. So thank you so much for that. All right. Well, let's get started. Let's have a talk about things, because Shadowlands has been out for what? It's been a couple months now. So we're all still getting used to all of the things. Some probably more than others.
Dying.
Yes, that definitely seems to be a thing. However, what I want to know from all you, and we will start an order in a minute, is tell us about what challenges that you are leveling. Obviously, we already know certain ones because they've already dinged. However, what else are you working on for now that Shadowlands is here and we've had some time with it? So, Ferre, what have you been up to?
Well, obviously, a pacifist
Mm-hmm.
and a working man. Start with what I'm comfortable with and what I know, and also what I didn't have to do a lot of scouting for.
Mm-hmm.
I've also leveled a new pacifist who's started in Shadowlands content, and she's 49 now. So
Nice.
not sure what she's going to do. I mean, obviously she's going to dig, but I'm not sure where or what. But
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to do something interesting. But we'll see.
Okay.
I've also done a lot of scouting, taking some other types of challengers through the Maw and into Bastion.
Mm-hmm.
A hunter, a rogue. I took my 10-man rogue through. Died once on her. She was my first rogue to go through the Maw.
Okay.
So I had to learn something on that, but she's a 10-man, so she took it.
Yep.
She's okay. And I have a druid scout who's ready to go through there.
Okay.
My working man, who is 60, also did go there.
Mm-hmm.
She went through the Maw kind of late in life, but I wanted to see how it was if you didn't go right away.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a good choice for her. I also have several level 50 green mans.
Okay.
A druid, a hunter, and a rogue, but I haven't taken them through yet since the tracking for greens is not working at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to update them, got them red flagged for not having any greens on. So
Yeah.
I'm just sitting on them at the moment.
Yep. Yep. Okay, that's fair enough.
Irons aren't doing anything at the moment. They're just hanging out waiting.
Yeah. They're all like, hey.
Watching the carnage.
Yes, yes. Totally understand that. All right, so you keep them busy, basically. Keep them
Trying.
busy. Yes. Alrighty. Ster, what you been doing?
You know, I'm laughing, and hello everyone, because you said at the beginning of the show it's 2021,
Mm-hmm.
but at least over here in the States, it's acting like it's still 2020.
Mm.
Because the first week of 2021 has just been.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was going to get better.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, it's been a bit crazy. Yes.
so, I have been playing Shadowlands, and
Mhm.
I am on my fourth. That's Four.
Mhm.
Fourth rogue. I killed the first three,
Mhm.
which is kind of like, Battle for Azeroth. I killed a couple of them there too.
Okay.
So history repeats itself.
Mhm.
Two of them died at 53, and I was just doing ordinary quests. And the problem is as all the challengers will find is, well, hey, the critters in Shadowlands have different capabilities and stuff, so you find that
Mhm.
out the hard way.
Yep.
And my third rogue died at level 59. 59. I was just,
Oh,
I could have, I was this close. I'm making, pinching two fingers together
Mm.
to be in the first 60. So I flew over to Maldraxxus, and I was in the inn at Maldraxxus, in the inn, getting
Yep.
rested. And suddenly, boom. And I went, what? And there's my little toon dead.
Oh.
And you're like, wait, what? And you what happened to me, and it said, oh, some Shadow Valley volley hit you, and you're dead. And you're like, but I'm in
Wow.
an inn. I'm in an inn.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
So,
Damn.
So inns are not guaranteed safety.
Yep.
So, yeah. So, but anyway, I'm working on another rogue
Mhm.
because I got a pile of them, and she's at 57. And
Nice.
So slowly we get back to it, and I've got
Yep.
a druid as well, and she's at 53. So
Wow.
That's what I've been working on.
Okay.
Shadowlands.
All right. Nice. I mean, I know Maldraxxus within itself seems to be a lot of area stuff that kind of hits with a bit of bombing. I would have never have realized that that was affecting you being in and in. So once again, Shadowlands is like hot damn. No, they just keep throwing challenges at us left, right, and center. So massive commiserations, because 59 hot damn, you were pushing everything there, and we were getting ready, and it just was
It's too horrible to even think about.
yeah. Yep, exactly. So commiserations on that. But once again, as you guys have always shown through your play styles, but when something happens, you turn around, you might have, like me, maybe have a little bit of a hissy fit for a bit, but then you turn around and straight back at it. So massive kudos for you for year 57 on another rogue. So proving that this is the stuff that's not letting you get you down, it's you continuing to go. So always inspiring to watch you guys do that. So good luck
Oh, thanks.
on
I
that.
was going to say, it's mostly not because I'm so strong-willed or stubborn. It's just I've still got time on my subscription. So, okay.
Well, that helps. It keeps you out of trouble. For a bit, anyway. Alrighty. Nisey, what you been doing?
Yeah. Oh, well, mostly bloodthirsty.
Mm-hmm.
And, what else? And I've been working on a couple of low-level irons, though I'm starting to restrict that to just focusing on one right now. But I got to 60, so, on a normal. So I was like, okay, I can focus more on the bloods, and, there's sort of a spirited race between myself and Too Thirsty, trying to get to 60 first. We're both kind of right there on top of each other, just barely keeping ahead of each other. So that should be interesting to see which one of us manages to have the time to pull it off.
Yep.
And because oh boy, it's a time-consuming endeavor on Bloodthirsty right now, especially without Rested, and without using the Threads of Fate quest, because you're kind of stuck killing either green mobs or orange.
Yep.
By time you get to 56, and those orange ones are no.
They're a little brutal.
They hurt. Because the ones I'm killing now, they're green. They're kind of half my health, maybe a little bit more than half. And a couple of them did a gore, but I'm on a priest, so I could handle it.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, well, let me go and test kill a couple of the 60s on my hunter, which doesn't really give me an accurate portrayal of what's going to happen, and the hunter was maxed. So I'm like, but I didn't see any spells that were going to hurt me too bad. And I'm like, okay, hey, the turtles aren't doing anything stupid like they do in BFA with those stupid spins and everything. So I'm like, maybe I can kill those. No, 56 versus 60 doesn't work too well.
Yeah. Ow.
And the gore hurts 3 times as much now on a mob that's 1,000-ish health more than you. So and those fight times are probably double what they were on the other mobs that I was killing. So it's kind of, do I risk it, or do I just tough it out and kill the green mobs for another level? I mean, next level I'm gonna have to go after the 60s. I'm not gonna have a choice. Yeah. But the fight time versus the reward wasn't quite enough to risk it right now, because I did one level mostly unrested, just a little bit that you get from logging out at the end of the night, and it took me about 12-13 hours. So I was like, oh god. So that's taking up a good chunk of my time right now.
I know. Not. I
It was
mean,
painful.
we know that Shadowlands has certainly thrown us in particular as a community, as a a challenge for playing World of Warcraft, but Shadowlands has given us some of, I think, the biggest challenges that we've ever come across. But again, you guys, I love you dearly. You're out there forging ahead.
I haven't lost anybody yet.
Find
so-
all the things.
Yay.
So you know that that makes for allowing, you know, how other people go about things as well. So yeah, but hot damn, it's a lot. 12 hours, and that was what, 55 to 56.
55 to 56, mostly unrested. And
Mhm.
there's a fine line between zoning out and being able to grind, and then zoning out too far.
Yeah.
So there was a couple of times in there on that level where I had been listening to a live stream on YouTube, and all of a sudden I realized that an hour had passed, and I'm like, where am I? And I didn't know where I was in my grinding loop, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, that was a little too far zone out. We need to pay attention a little bit
Wow.
more.
Mhm.
But like it kind of jarred me a little bit, because on the unrested side for Bloodthirsty, I think I was getting maybe a bar and a half in an hour.
Okay.
And because at that point the green mobs, they're not returning much right now, so
For the love
But,
of Bloodthirsty, huh?
yeah, and I've also been doing a little bit more testing on some things that have popped up in the meantime, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Excellent. Oh well, as I can see, you know, you guys are keeping busy. That's great. That's
One way to put it.
most definitely. Alrighty. What have we got? Chris, what have we got? What would we like to find out from
What
our
would we like to find out?
Yes.
Shadowlands has brought huge changes to the game, just in general. What has been the biggest adjustment with regards to leveling a challenge toon in Shadowlands have you guys found?
Yes. Fair. We'll start with you.
Biggest change, well, do the easy part. There's really no change for pacifists. You do what you did for the last 10 levels of BFA, which is dig. For other toons, trying to figure out how to get experience is a challenge, especially on non-gathering challenge types, especially non-gathering challengers who aren't good at killing things. One of my kind of biggest frustrations is the removal of any meaningful experience from holiday activities, holiday quests. Those are important to me, and it is disturbing to not have that. Really rough on the irons for me. I have Iron Druid. She went to the Darkmoon Fair, did in the turn-ins for the items because she had them in her bank, and turned them all in and got less than a block of experience.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, she can't do the professions obviously because she's iron, but she had all of those tokens stuck in her bank from long ago. She dinged. Not very helpful experience, really. This is going to be a slow thing. She was not good at killing things even back in Legion. I doubt she's a whole lot better at it now. But we'll see.
Okay.
The other thing that's hard to get used to for me, aside from the obvious stuff like the fact that the mobs hit really hard and stuff, it's hard to get used to the linearity of the questing and the zones in Shadowlands. My personal playstyle preference, I'm someone who likes to hop around a lot between zones and different activities. I'm not a completionist. I don't work linearly. I don't think linearly.
Yep.
This is really hard for me, getting my head into that kind of narrow groove.
Yep.
It's mentally frustrating. I don't have threads of fate yet.
Mm-hmm.
My normal is regular is only 52,
Mm-hmm.
and that's slow going. Not especially enjoying leveling it. I'll try to get her through there, but
Yeah.
it'll happen when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
But I find the whole linearity very frustrating.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's and again, what we're getting used to, or trying to get used to, is I find certainly a lot different to previous expansions, and that's what I'm guessing you guys are finding as well. This is massive changes to how we've looked at it previous expansions. I know I have for regular toons, it's very different. So trying to get heads around all that for the challenge toons is still, my brain still like cannot compute. So yeah, totally understand that. All right. Ster, how about you?
So, it's like any new expansion. You're forced to learn the dynamics of that expansion. And I remember when, Battle for Azeroth came out, we were all like, this isn't right. And there's things that we like and things we don't like. And just, so you're going through the same thing there.
Yeah.
And then the dynamics of leveling has really changed too. For example, 1 to 50 is pretty straightforward now. I mean, with Chromie time, I think any reasonable player can, in 1 day of /played time, they can get a toon from 1 to 50 pretty. Okay, it's not always easy, but it's pretty straightforward.
Ooh, shiny.
Ooh, shiny. And then you hit Shadowlands, and you got to first get through the mall, and the first couple of times you do that on a scout or on a regular, it really takes you back, and so it's a pretty tense situation to take a living iron or challenger through the mall, because there's a risk of dying.
Yep.
But the hard part is, if you said name a zone, Loch Modan or Goldshire, you go, yeah, I know that like the back of my hand. I know where everything is. I know all the quests, I know all the rares. And so you come to Shadowlands and you know nothing.
Yep.
And so you're poking around, you're testing, you're exploring, you're learning little tidbits that nobody's telling you. And of course, there's lots of players. Everybody's abandoned Old World, and they're all in Shadowlands. And so you get a quest, and you go over, and there's a whole bunch of other people farming the same quest. And so you have the dynamics of other players, like respawns and things like that. Or, the other day I'm just kind of stealthing around like rogues do, and I'm watching other players, and they're dying, and you're like, well. You look at the quest, it's to go pick up 10 things off the ground.
Yeah.
But yet you see all these corpses and people dying, and you're like, well, why?
Because it's Shadowlands.
Yeah.
Name of the dead.
Yeah. It's so it's slow. You're learning. You're finding that the hostiles have different abilities than Old World, and they'll smack you.
Yeah.
And I can give you a good one. I died to one of these smacks. The example is you're going over to Bastion, and you're going over to Aspirant's Rest, and it says, oh, well, you need to go get the antlers off of 4 Cloud Striders. And you're like, okay.
Yeah. So
you cautiously approach one, you smack it, you do everything you can, and you kill it, and you're like, oh, well, that wasn't too bad. of course, it was a bad drop rate. So you're like, oh, great, I got to kill 10 of these for 4 antlers. So
yeah,
you're doing that, and you finally get through it. Okay, great. So you go to a little bit further up